Hey everybody, how's it going? Um, Lately I've been thinking a lot about the Earth's Limitation Project and about making some changes to it, and I know I've well, not many of you are fans of or have liked the Earth Limitation Facebook page, so there's not many of you who have even halfway noticed that any of the posts I've put about it, but some of the ideas that I've had are, of course, my poetry project. It's Earth Limitation is my poetry, music, art, music, minimal project. And kind of what I've been thinking about doing is I'm trying to reach that. I'm connecting more with a guy who's willing to work with me on music and everything and be a part of it. And so I'm gonna be able to start producing more actual music. Well, music with somebody else anyway, and gonna be able to. I've been considering changing Earth's Limitation name to like something else. I haven't really, like I said, this is kind of just thoughts in my head. I haven't officially decided on anything yet, but what I've been thinking is changing the name of Earth's Limitation, poetry, music, art project, to something else, and then taking the name Earth's Limitation and making something bigger with it, like making like Mos Def had Def Poetry Jam, Pharrell had with starting Lollapalooza, that kind of thing, I want to, even if it's something small starting off, I want to, well, obviously it'll have to be, but even if it's something small, making something, I guess, kind of like that with Earth's Limitation, making Earth's Limitation that kind of, setup. And I don't know, like, I've been thinking about, like, if I did pull through that and change the name of the music, my personal project part of it, when it comes to music, poetry, art that I produce with people that work with me on it. I've had a couple names like Lion Captive and, kind of, Dragon Blood, somewhere between like Dragonfly Spirit. I don't know, it's just kind of weird names like that. Lion Captive's always been a big name on my head if anything ever like this ever came up. So, I kind of want Earth's Limitation, the bigger prospect of it, when it comes to, to be like a connection of like songwriters and poets and, even if you're a punk band, whatever, folk band, to, support each other, be that connection instead of it, more, more kind of like I guess this is something that already happens, but I want to name, I guess I want to put out a name to go towards whenever it comes to that type of mentality. Like songwriters. Okay, I have a cousin who plays guitar and sings over in this state, or a friend that plays guitar and sings over in this state. So if I wanted to ever go on a little mini tour with my music, mini stretch with my music to, kind of start, I was going up kind of in this little area and they were nearby, they could tell me a place near there where I could probably get a spot to perform. That kind of thing. But I know that kind of sounds like the whole punk deal of the 80s and, certain deals now, but that's kind of what I want to do with more of the folk, poetry, spoken word, experimental, minimalistic, acoustic punk, punk kind of thing. And to me, I was thinking, well, I don't want people who have seen me associated with the servant advocate community to think I'm just beating off ideas from them, because I'm not. Because this is something I've been thinking out about even before I've, trying to push forward with, before I even, even became a part of the servant advocate deal in any form or fashion. So, but I don't know. These are thoughts I've been having, and I'd really love it if there were like poets, experimental, minimalistic artists, punk acoustic punk bands, folk bands, psychedelic bands. If there's any out there that actually feel interested in this, to contact me about this, because like another part of it I'm thinking about is that changing the name, like I said, changing the name of my music side of everything to something else, but also maybe keeping Earth's Limitation as a project, but solely poetry project instead of poetry, music, and all that, and then having a music thing with another name, kind of like Kate Tempest. Whenever she's just doing her poetry, I don't know how many of y'all have ever heard Kate Tempest, but when she just does her poetry, she goes under her name Kate Tempest, but when she does the music side of it, she does a project called Sound of Rum, which is very good. I recommend you actually go check that out. It's a pretty cool sound. Sound of Rum is the band name. So maybe keeping Earth's Limitation as poetry, and then like doing a sound, music sound under a different name, and then making Earth's Limitation like kind of a network of artists supporting each other. If there's like certain videos that you record for your music or anything that you think you would want to share for this mentality, this idealism, then I put my and actually want to just go ahead and be like, yeah, let's start this up with me. My email's in the bottom, so I gotta get better at checking my email anyway, because I know there's like certain things I get in my email that's pretty cool, and sometimes I'll send text to myself through the email and then forget and be like, darn it, why did I not check this? This was important, So through my phone, so I'm like, okay. So I have my email in the bottom, and the Earth's Limitation Facebook link, my personal Facebook link, and I might put, no, I won't put, I was going to put my Bandcamp under there, but I won't put my Bandcamp because that's, yeah, I'll put my Bandcamp, I'll have my Bandcamp under there too, link. So you just, if there's any artists out there who want to go ahead and start this up with me, then I would be much obliged. I have a couple of videos. I had a couple of videos up talking about Earth's Limitation at this time, part 1, part 2, and like 2 videos called Official Poetry Updates. I deleted those because I thought those are stupid. They're just repeats of each other. And my mentality has always been changing, and it's always been leaning more on this side, and those videos never really talked about this part of me thinking, so I deleted those, and this is, I guess, the official thought progression that I've been having lately when it comes to Earth's Limitation project. So that's what I'm wanting to do, is having Earth's Limitation be my poetry project. Probably gonna change my name to the music side of it to something like Lying Captive, or I don't know. We'll just see what happens, I may just stick it with its limitation, but who knows. It just depends on, you know, kind of styles I get going with the music side of everything. So we'll see. Like I said, my email will be in the description box. Not box. Cocks? What? Chickens. I'm just joking. The email, both Facebook pages. I almost flipped off there. So, my Bandcamp, so you can listen to poetry I've done. I have a compilation on there called The Being. You can check that out and see other people I've worked with putting stuff together. I haven't personally worked with the bands on that compilation, but I've worked with them as in getting their permission, asking them to want to help me promote music, songwriting as it is. And alright, well, that's it for now. I may talk more about this later in some other video, who knows, but I think I've got the most of it out right now. Yep. Okay, well, I'm not gonna stall, I'll just be like, if there's more, I'll do it later. So, peace out. P.S. Message me if you're really interested. Send me a leak, email, whatever. Peace out.